Hi everyone, welcome to Torre. I'm David and it's my pleasure and privilege to read for you. I mainly use the Gilded Tarot by Ciro Marchetti, which is that one. Comes in an unreasonably large box, but there you go, the modern wonders of modern packaging, how to make a little look like a lot. I also occasionally use the plain old Rider-Waite, which is that one. You can see it for the glare. And even less occasionally, I use the Tough Tarot. At some stage in the future, I will be introducing La Vera Sibilla as soon as I can nail down a copy. But for now, I'm going to keep it simple. So, my readings are linked to the phases of the moon. So rather than 12 readings in a year, you'll get 13. Lucky you. The readings will look at the 4 quarters of the moon. So that's the first quarter, the second quarter leading up to the full moon, and then the 2 quarters after that, leading back down to the new moon again, and we start all over again. So that's dead simple to understand. Because these are general readings, some or all of this might not have any resonance for you whatever. Don't worry about that. Have a look at the readings I do for your sun sign, for your rising sign, and for your moon sign. You're bound to find something in there somewhere. I am hoping to do a more in-depth reading for the solstice, which is coming up soon. And so I still haven't decided what sort of format we're going to do yet. If you have any suggestions, send me an email. Drop me a comment below the video here. And yeah, we'll sort something out. The channel is, the channel's still very new, and I'm still experimenting with how it looks and what sort of kind of layout we're going to be using. So if you have any preferences at all or any suggestions, please let me know. It would be enormously helpful. Oh, and one standard last bit. If you like the video, click on the like button. If you don't like it, send me an email and say why, then I can put it right. Now, that's the boring bit done with. Let's go to the videos. Hi Gemini, welcome to your reading. This reading will go from the new moon on the 29th of November to the 28th of December. The new moon is in Sagittarius and it's all about setting goals. I see the goal, I reach the goal, and then I see another one. Okay, so let's have a look at what your reading has to say for you. I've done all the shuffling, got all the boring bits out of the way. For your overall energy this month, you've got the 5 of Cups. This can be a card where you are looking back at what has been lost, maybe, what you've had to give up. You have tasted 3 cups and they weren't sufficient, but you are so bound up in considering how insufficient they were and what you've lost that you can't see that you still have 2 cups left. It says that, you're looking back with a certain amount of wistfulness, but you don't realise that it's not all over. There is still a way to go yet. And there is a bright dawn on the horizon. You can see that in the cards there. This is not a sunset, it's a sunrise. Okay, let's have a look for the first one. From the new moon to the first quarter, you have Temperance and the Hierophant. 2 major arcana cards. Major arcana seem to say that whatever is happening here is outside your control. You just got to sit back and wait for it to work itself out. Temperance talks about achieving balance in things, getting things in perspective. I think would be a good thing to think about that. And also it's paired with the Hierophant, which is all about established rules. There are ways of doing things and you must follow those rules. Something has gone awry You've lost something. Things have got out of kilter. You think that it's all over, but it isn't. There are rules to follow. Just do it by the book. There's more to say about that, I think. Let's have a look at what happens in the following week, leading up to the full moon. You have the King of Cups and the Page of Cups. You are having a pretty interesting emotional time. And this now is making sense of your overall energy. This too is Cups, and it's all about emotions. These two, the King of Cups and the Page of Cups. Oh dear. He is sending a message out to you. This guy here is sending a message out to you. It's King of Cups, it's a water sign. It can be a Pisces, Cancer or Scorpio. It needn't be a male. It can also be a female as well. It doesn't really matter because this is a general reading. You are being asked or being directed to consider something very carefully. He makes an offer. He's actually sending this guy out to make you the offer. He brings the offer with him. You can see the cup in his hand. And it's about emotions, about your emotions. It's about love. It's about your involvement with another person, this man or this woman. You are cautioned to consider things carefully, to keep things in balance. Don't let your heart rule your head. Keep them in balance. Follow the rules. Let's have a look what happens after the new moon. You have the Six of Pentacles and the High Priestess. The Six of Pentacles, the High Priestess. The High Priestess tells me that there is something that you don't know. There's stuff hidden. Stuff that you are going to have to use your intuition to fathom out. With the Six of Pentacles, it probably has something to do with finance. Pentacles is the suit of material possessions. It is matter, it's material, it's things you can hold. And more often than not, it's about money. In the Six of Pentacles, you are trying to achieve, again, a balance. You're trying to make sure that everybody is fairly treated, hence the balance. Everybody gets a fair shake. But just be careful in your urge to be fair and balanced and even. What you are giving away here might not actually hit the people, or might not actually reach the people it's intended for. It might not. It might have unintended consequences. The High Priestess again says there are things that you don't know. You need to consider carefully. You need to consider carefully. Let's have a look what happens towards the end of the month. You have the Magician and the Nine of Wands. The High Priestess leads into the Magician. The Magician is the guy who makes it happen. He has all the tools of the tarot here. He has the wands, the cups, the sword and the pentacle. He also has a symbol for infinity. He is very good at making things happen. He knows what he wants. He knows where the tools are to make it. He brings the powers down from the universe and manifests them here in front of him. But there is also a caution here. There is also a caution here with the Nine of Wands. It would be easy at this point to give up and do something else new. But you are so close to the goal. Remember, this month is a Sagittarius moon, or it starts with a Sagittarius moon, and that is about goals. You are close to the goal here. There is just one more step to go and you can have anything that you want. All your hopes and dreams you are capable of manifesting. Just be careful. Consider things carefully. Trust your intuition. And things should be brighter than you think they are at the moment. There's an awful lot of love here for you. An awful lot. It would be a shame to turn your back on it and let it all go away. Keep going. There is just one more step to go, one more hurdle to pass. Good reading. I'll see you again soon.